must have been plumb crazy when my daughter said to me, that girl from Will and Grace was in this movie on TV with some guy named Richard something, was in something else I seen. The Mothman lives or something, no, the Mothman prophecies. Well, I know to think before I speak, but somehow I thought last. I said there was this girl that I once worked with in the past. Don't you remember Rita? She made them brownies all the time. Childhood Sundays handling snake with Jesus on her mind. Well, she grew up and turned wicked. Husband beat her every night. Now they got some medication and she says he's doing alright. Well, anyway, she used to live down there, some small Ohio town, just north of Point Pleasant when the Mothman was around. This tale is mostly true, though it may seem awful tall. This here's the epic saga of the Mothman Festival. Mothman freaks and sci-fi geeks all hear the clarion call to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and the Mothman Festival. Well, my daughter loves her horror films and her haunted histories, and all this talk of Mothman sparked her curiosities. So she hopped on that old internet, and they're selling Mothman teas. In Point Pleasant, West Virginia, was the Mothman's own museum. It said we're open 9 to 5 most days in every fall. We close the streets of traffic, hold a Mothman festival. When she jumped for joy and begged me, please, oh daddy, can we go? It's just a little ways from here on the banks of the Ohio. Well, I rarely listen to what my daughter says to me, but food and fuel's the only cost. The festival was free, so we drove that trusty Dodge on down State Route 23 to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, those Mothman festivities. This tale is mostly true, though it may seem awful tall. This here's the epic saga of the Mothman Festival. Sci-fi geeks, Mothman freaks all hear the clarion call to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and the Mothman Festival. When we drove up to the place, it looked like any country fair. The smell of buffalo Mothman wings are filling up the air. But instead of carts for shooting darts and stars for winning prizes, it was psychic investigators and their ghost-busting devices. The museum documented all the Mothman sightings here. Poem by Deborah Messon, Lock of Hair from Richard Gere. The Men in Black in a cover-up of that fateful prophecy. That Cartel International Mothman conspiracy. Well, we stopped into an old hotel and the ever-gracious host told about a documentary crew rumored to have seen a ghost. Just above the banister, right beyond that third new post, you can kind of make it out here in this Polaroid photo. This tale is mostly true, though it may seem awful tall. This here's the epic saga of the Mothman Festival. Sci-fi geeks and Mothman freaks all hear the clarion call to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and the Mothman Festival. There were Mothman coats and Mothman hats and Mothman shirts and shoes. Local Mothman ballet doing a Mothman paw to do. The proprietor of curio shop selling Mothman souvenirs heard me laughing at a t-shirt and said, let me make this perfectly clear. But Mothman ain't no laughing matter down here in West VA. There are those who say they see the Mothman to this very day. That dog's banded on that t-shirt. Mothman made him disappear. All my t-shirts got a story. Take a look at this one here. That ain't the Mothman's face there on that Mothman's head. It's an artist rendition of an apparition above my bed. It's orbs and stuff and ectoplasm left behind by ghost. You can kinda make it out here in this Polaroid photo. This tale is mostly true, though it may seem awful tall. This here's the epic saga of the Mothman Festival. Sci-fi geeks and Mothman freaks all hear the clarion call to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and the Mothman Festival. Well, in 1966, it said of floating overhead, a couple dozen people saw those moth eyes glowing red. what's it meant? Some say it don't appear without disaster to portend. It might be the sacred ground this town was built on, house the dead. Or the echo in the rocks of words George Washington once said. It might be the brown fields all around that abandoned factory where back in World War II they manufactured TNT. It might be the concrete glow of that nuclear power plant, calling Mothman to the flame like a buzzing blue bug lamp. But whatever caused the Mothman here's robbed me of my sleep and put images of glowing eyes into my moth-filled dreams. And I wake up every morning trying to avoid the call of Port Pleasant, West Virginia, and the Mothman Festival.